There are lots of issues that affect the haulage industry, many of which come and go over time. But, however, there is one that is ever present, the problem of high fuel costs. Despite numerous protests and discussions, what do you really think about the cost of petrol?
Absolutely scandalous. It's the cost of fuel is so high, then they've got the insurance on top and everything else. It's just totally outpricing the haulage companies.
It's crippling the business because we can't compete with lorries coming in from Europe running on cheaper diesel.
Well, there's a lot of countries now going to the wall because of it. They just can't afford to run. Literally, they can't afford to pay wages after they've paid for fuel.
Governors have got to make their money, so the only way they can do it is keep the wages down for drivers. That's why you're 170,000 short.
In other countries of the EU, petrol prices are between 33 and 44% cheaper. The reason for this difference is the amount of taxation placed upon fuel. With the UK government imposing the highest amount of any country, with costs being so high and with no indication of them being lowered, what about using alternative fuels such as LPG?
I don't know how reliable that would be for lorries. They just have to try and bring it down into line with the rest of Europe so we can compete.
Supermarkets have already started using gas and it's quite good, but it's got to go a long way before because the wagons are doing a lot of mileage on the road, so electric, you can't have a charge point in every service station, so it's going to be a good couple of years before it really comes into force.
I know one firm, not so far off here, they do try and run them off that LPG, and they say they are very underpowered, so to get equivalent to that you'd have very big engines.
Well, I don't know that part, but what I do know is if they take some of the tax off, then you'll be okay.
There is no disguising that because of the UK's high fuel costs, hauliers are suffering. For a government who says they want to encourage business, why are they imposing such high taxes upon companies that rely upon fuel to work? With increased competition from Europe, surely it would make sense to lessen the tax burden on fuel. This would encourage stability and hopefully growth of the UK haulage industry. So why aren't they doing it?